I've had a lot of questions on where you can find a broker, where you can find a demo account without taking on a course, how you can start trading and how you can get into trading. This is not something that's bothered me over the 34 years that I've been trading, but since you guys have asked me in the comments and you've asked me a number of times on the live chat and you've asked me before, I thought I'll answer that for you today. I'll show you where to go, what to do and how to do it. Don't ask me who my broker is. That's not important, and I don't like to advertise for other people in the first place based on that sort of scenario, because what I tell you to do at the end of the day, it's not financial advice. It's got nothing to do with anything. It's just general entertainment. And it's up to you if you want to use those brokers, if you don't want to use those brokers. I know how daunting it is and how difficult it is to find something in the market and where to find it. So today I'm going to show you where you can find a demo. I'm going to show you where you can find a broker, how to go about looking for a broker. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Rob. For those of you who do know me, I'm still Rob. It's Coffee with Rob, and we're going to talk about this today. So I tell you what, spilt my coffee. Let's go and have a look. Let's go and check it out. And then from there, I'll come back and then I'll just go on a little bit further with you and tell you a little bit more. Let's go check it out. So you're looking for a broker. You're looking for somewhere to start and you're just not sure where to start. Well, there's so much in the market that you can go to. In fact, I always say, look for a broker that's close to home. Look for a broker in your area, somewhere nearby that you could possibly even go and have lunch with, someone that's recommended, someone that's been around for a long time. Rather choose at least a broker that's in your country if you can. That's always helpful. On the funded account side, that's something completely different. If you're looking for a funded account, then you can go anywhere in the world, and I've got a few links in the description for that. But what I always do with new guys that want to start, or if you want to start out and you want to get into this game, go online. One of the most popular trading platforms at the moment is a thing called TradingView. Now, I'm not promoting it, but there is a link in the description for you if you want to go and grab it and make it easy for yourself, or you can just type it in the Google search engine and you'll find them. And it's really easy to use this. If you're looking for a charting package, you can go to a thing called Super Charts and they give you the whole charting package. You can have a watch list on the side and you can do a whole demo with this particular product. You can use this to play around with and have a demo. I'll come back to the charts at the moment. And this is a community where they talk to each other and whatnot. I don't know if you can do that on the demo or on the free, but perhaps you can. I'm sure you're not just going to go and open an account. You're looking for awarded brokers or you're looking for compare brokers. So you just click on compare brokers. You can come in here if you're not sure what brokers are out there. And you can go, and if you can choose specifically, if you want stocks, Forex, futures, CFDs, options, whatever, but just go to all brokers and just have a look at what they've got. The top ones will be on the top. If it's a rated platinum, it's a top broker for them. And then all these brokers will come up. All the different ones that are available, check if they're in your country, if they're anywhere close to you, or if there's something that you might want to use, check what their rates are. Now, I know the most important thing to you guys is normally, I know it's a thing of the charts and what kind of charts they're going to give you. Are they going to give you this TradingView charts, or they're going to give you something else, or what are they going to give you? And this is really important to you, but really what you should be looking at is how liquid are they? How long have they been around? How much are they going to charge you for the swaps? How much are they going to charge you for the trades, etc.? Look at what it's going to cost you to be with these guys. And are they going to look at you okay if you're a small trader, or do they need you to be a really big trader? Do they offer mini lots? Is that something you want? Yeah, and you just click learn more. I mean, you're not just going to click open account. You can go and learn more about the company, and you can see here 313,000 clients, been around since 1974 type of thing. So you can actually just go in here and just go and have a look at how long they've been around. And then in the top right hand corner, you can just click open account if you decide to go with these guys. Now, I'm not advertising these guys, I'm just putting it here, but I'm also using them over here. For example, if you go directly to their website, you can come in here and you can have a look. You can create a demo account there and they'll give you charts. You can create a live account there and they'll give you charts. The reason my IG account has fallen by the wayside is because of this notice upstairs. IG Market South Africa will no longer provide trading accounts. Does not affect the offshore accounts. So you can only really trade for us offshore with IG. And even that's a problem They don't like to move money around. So they've fallen by the wayside with me, but they were great at one stage for us in South Africa. They were quite good. But right down the bottom, you can normally check what kind of platforms they offer. Platforms by traders for traders. Discover our platform. So they offer the MT4, and they offer a web platform. They offer a number of other platforms as well. Can't remember the names of them all. So you can get quite a lot from these guys with regards to platforms if that's seriously important. They've got round the clock support. So, you know, this is a broker that you might be looking at. If you're in the UK, for example, it's a great account for in the UK. In South Africa, I said to you guys, don't ask me who I would prefer to trade with. I do trade with GT247, and I have an easy equities account as well, which is really good. It's a cheap way of having an investment account. Or you can just go to all the banks. You can use the banks. The banks are fantastic. They'll help you out as well. Now, on the super charts, this is the straightforward thing. You can go and you can click on anything you want to trade. There's the US 500. You get all the indicators here, everything you need, all the lines you can draw in, all the little fibs and all the little blockies and everything that you need. If you want to draw rectangles, they are here. You can draw them in anywhere you want. It's a really great charting system, and even on the free, it's fantastic. You can do a lot with it. Even on the free, you can even change your currency amounts. Only thing you can't do, I think, on the free is have a number of blockies on one page, but it's great. And this is a great way to learn. You learn on the demo, and then you can maybe move to a funded account. I'm not a big fan of funded accounts, but it's a great in-between between you and your cash. Before you blow all your cash in the markets, can learn on this demo, practice the systems on the demo, remembering that it's not about charts, it's about your psychology, and your psychology is what's going to help you to win or lose in the markets. So don't just go bumbling in with your real money once you feel like you know everything about the markets, because you probably don't. And it's all about the demo. You've learned on the demo. Doesn't mean you know how to trade for real. And you can trade everything. You can trade commodities, Forex, you can trade crypto. I don't think you can trade orange peels here, but that would be great if you could. I don't know if they've got shares on the demo, but at least just do it for learning purposes. Just learn how to trade on this. Then move on to maybe a funded account, buy a funded account, see if you can get anywhere with that. And then you can start putting your real money into the market. And it's a great way to learn to trade. And then if you need some fundamentals in your trading, I simply use free products. There's free Bloomberg, there's free CNBC. This is Yahoo Finance. Yahoo Finance gives you everything you need in here, all the news that you could possibly need. Not to mention, you can put a portfolio together. You can get charts. You can click on anything here and you can get advanced charts as well. So if you want to do charting on here, you can. But I would just say, just use something like the TradingView or the IG to get your charts. And that's as simple as it gets, guys. And choosing your broker is as easy as pie as well. It's really not difficult to choose a broker. So why not do that on here? You've got calendars, you've got screeners, you've got portfolios. You can do all kinds of things that you want here. Anything you want is available. Really not that difficult. So if you're looking for something like that, that's the way to go. Just go and find your account. You can every time, if you find a broker that's available online in your area, just go and click on their website, come down, see what they offer, see what platforms are available, then make contact with them and ask them how much they're going to charge you per trade, you know, based on your size of account or whatever. Maybe you have a large amount of money to invest with them and they'll give you a better deal, which is normally the case if you speak to them. But if they're way overseas on the other side of the world, that's going to be tricky for you. But as I say, as far as the rest goes, as far as, how can I say, picking a broker, getting into the market and trading with them, it's as easy as pie. You can find them quite easily. And as I say, you can start on a funded account as well. Back to me. Let's go and chat a little bit further here. So now you know where to find the demo, you know where you're going to find a broker and the necessary stuff that you're going to have in the markets, but you don't need a course for this. You don't need to go on an expensive course. You don't need to do all these fancy things, but do be careful of just watching everyone on YouTube like me telling you you're going to make $1 million in a day, because that's not going to happen. The other thing you need to understand is you need to learn that it's not about those squiggly lines or those charts. That's not what's going to make you the money in the markets. Win rates are not going to make you money in the markets. And learn that trading is 50-50. In other words, 50% of the time when you take a trade, you got a chance of winning. 50% of the time when you take a chance, you got a chance of losing. You take a trade, you got a chance of losing. Bear this in mind. Bear this in mind when you're trading. You are going to lose trades, and you're going to lose lots of trades, particularly as a beginner. You're not just going to go into trading and Lamborghinis are going to start falling out the sky. I know you've watched loads of people on YouTube and you think this is the go-to system and the go-to game, and you're just going to make loads of money. Think about this. Where can you take $1,000, put it down, and make 300, 400% on it? And these guys are telling you you're going to make thousands of percent on it. They're telling you you're going to take $1,000 and turn it into $100,000 overnight. And they're quite confidently telling you that I did that. Look how I did it. I did that. And I put $1,000 in and I made 100,000. Rubbish. Absolute rubbish. Absolute hogwash, as they say. And anyone who's telling you that is an absolute BS. At the end of the day, they're not telling you the truth. There may be one or two people that might have got lucky and just threw money down and somehow they got lucky and made some money. That's fantastic. But for a normal person, this is a career. This is something that takes time to learn. You're not going to learn this in 2 weeks. You're not going to be a huge, gargantuan, successful trader in 2 weeks. It doesn't happen. It's going to take you a couple of years to get through this. And in those couple of years, you're going to want to quit a number of times. You see, there's normally about 3 reasons that people want to get into trading. The first one being, I want to make lots of money, probably make lots of money fast. That's not going to happen. Definitely not going to happen. The second one is you might want to get into trading because you want a bit of freedom. You want to get away from that 9-to-5 job. You want to have the ability to do whatever you like. Be careful. Most of you get so stuck on the charts, so stuck in the systems, you're probably stuck in your office 24/7. You're not going to do those things that you wanted to do. Just remember, working for yourself can sometimes be harder than actually working with someone else. So keep that in mind. The third reason will be those traders like myself who do it because we love it, because we enjoy it, because it's something we're passionate about. Now that's a different kind of person. And at the end of the day, it all boils down to profit there. It all boils down to how you make your profit. Very important that you watch my other videos that show you the strategy. And at the end of every video, I give you the strategy. Now understand this one thing. I'm giving you a lot of information here today, but understand this one thing. You have to separate strategy from system. I'm just using words. Words are meaningless. Terminology is meaningless. You don't need to know all these abbreviations in the market. What a load of old rubbish. What you need to know is how to make money. Now the system would be a system that you use on the charts to make money with. It might be a stochastic system, a Ichimoku system, a moving average crossover, or just simple price action like I show you guys on a regular basis. But that's not going to make you the money. That's going to give you the opportunity to manage your trade. You're going to get into trading and you're going to start managing your trade with those charts. But then you're going to have to apply the strategy. It's a 3-step business plan. It's so easy. It's not thousands of pages, but the basis of the whole plan is make more on your wins, lose less on your losses, because at the end of the day, remember this one thing that I'm going to tell you. It's not how many trades you win. It's how much you win on your winning trades. I'll say that again. It's not how many trades you win. It's how much you win on your winning trades. While you're here, join the members area. Down there, I give a trade of the day every single day. The members get a video every single morning on the trades for the day, as well as, end of the day, there's even a course in the members area these days I've thrown in there for you guys if you want to use it. It's up to you. I really don't mind. While you're here, if you've watched the video this far, don't forget to subscribe. Really important that you at least subscribe to the channel because you are here, aren't you? You're watching and you've watched this far, so maybe something was interesting to you. I don't know. But bear in mind, guys, while you're trading, trading's risky. 75% of leverage traders actually lose money. And I know you think you're going to be part of the 25%, but probably not. There's a lot of institutional traders out there. Understand this one thing if you're getting into trading. Retail traders, which is what you're going to be, make up a small 5% of the market. The rest of the market is made up of institutional money. And that's why we use the charts. We use the charts to try and figure out what they're doing, which way they're moving the markets, and which way the money is going, so that we can try and jump onto that and try and make some of that money for ourselves and try and find the liquidity. Your sole job in the market is to look for those liquidity areas, to look for those areas where the money is and take the money off there, take the trades off there so that you can profit in the market from those dregs. That's what it's all about. You're not moving the market and they're not searching out your stop losses. It's another fallacy in the market. People believe that they put a stop loss in place and everybody's watching them. Everybody's watching their trades. That's not happening, guys. Nobody's watching you. Nobody cares what you're doing. As long as you're giving them money, that's all they care about. Your stop loss, if you put it out there, it's like if you have a shop and you put a little for sale sign outside that says sale, that's what you're doing. You're putting a for sale sign outside and says, I've got my stock on sale at this price. Come and get it. Come and buy it from me. And perhaps it'll be of use to you. That's exactly what you're doing when you're selling a stop loss or even putting a take profit in. You're telling people where you're prepared to sell your stock. And on that note, I hope that helps you. Thanks for watching. Do come back and watch all the other videos. There's lots of information in there. Join us for the live shows every Tuesday and Thursday where you can chat with me and I'll give you as much information as I can, as well as the fact on every live show, I put a little bit of an educational part in right in the beginning in the first 5 or 10 minutes where I give you about a 10-minute rundown on a system or something you can use in your trading. Thanks for watching and don't forget to come back and watch the last videos. On that note, cheers, ciao, make lots of money, and bye.